You know all those goals you have written down or the images on your vision board, all of your goals and dreams in life? You already know how to get it. And in this video, we're going to be talking exactly about that. Hi, I'm Mark Phillips. Welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here on this channel, we talk about business and lifestyle design from the inside out. So here's the thing. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you a process that you can use to talk to your future self, the self that already has realized all of your goals and dreams in life. And I'm talking about the biggest, baddest, most audacious goals and dreams. The goals and dreams that you don't even tell other people. I'm talking about those goals and dreams. Yeah, I know you have them because I have them too. I'm talking about those goals and dreams, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you a process that you can ask your future self, how did you do it? How did I do it, right? And we're going to work backwards. So this is one of the practices that I'm going to be sharing with you in more detail in my upcoming course. It's a 3-course live virtual event. One of the courses is the Focus and Flow Journaling process, of which this is part of that process, right? And we're going to be talking more about that then, but I'm going to share the goods with you here in this video. But I would love to have you join me for that course. That live event, it's coming up on the 17th. I'll put the description down below, but let's not get too far into that. I'll talk about that more at the end. Let's talk about what you came here to learn. Here's the thing. You know what to do. Somewhere inside of you knows what to do. And we're going to tap that inner wisdom, inner knowing, so that you can have a roadmap of what to do right now today in order to arrive at your future destination, right? The end goal that you want. So the idea is, you're going to intuit, you're going to tap into the knowledge that you have right now about how you did it. Because here's the thing, you know how to do it. We all know how to do it, right? And I'm going to share with you my list of how I did it when I've arrived at what is now the current destination where I have the business and lifestyle I want, where everything's going really smoothly. I'm going to share my list of how I did it, and that'll kind of give you an idea, an example of how you can do it, right? You're going to make your own list. I encourage that. So the thing of it is, you first have to know what you want, right? And I don't think you have to be super clear on it. Maybe you're not super clear, but you definitely know something about what you want. Start with what you know. A lot of people talk about this idea that, hey, you've got to get super crystal clear or it's not going to happen. I don't believe that. I believe it's a process that unfolds, right? At the basis, I don't even know you. I don't know your goals and dreams. I don't know your aptitudes. I don't know your gift. But at the basis, I know you want to feel good. So if you don't know anything else about what you want, start there, right? And there's a high probability that you want to feel valuable to other people. There's a high probability you want to inspire other people and uplift other people and be an example of what is possible for a human being to create, right? In your own specific way. And you want to be help create fun experiences for other people. You want to be of service to other people because, as you and I know, the service is the joy, right? That's where the joy comes from, is from helping other people. So there's a number of ways that you can start, even if you don't know what type of online business you want or what type of content you want to create. We're talking in the digital space because that's where I'm at. That's where I'm put all of my focus and attention. And even if you don't know what gear you need or what platform to start on or whether you need a website, you know you want those things. All that other stuff are very inconsequential to knowing that you want to feel good, you want to be of service, you want to be helpful to other people, feel valuable, those kind of things. The more clarity you can get, the better, the more fun it's going to be, right? If you have watched some of my other videos, and I'll link them in the description down below, that helps you find out what you really want to do, right? I have a number of questions that I share with people. I've shared with people in the videos, things about like, what is your inner voice telling you to do? What excites you? This is the idea from Bashar. What sparks joy? This is the idea Marie Kondo gives us, right? There's a number of questions you can ask yourself to help you identify what you really want to do in life. And I'm talking about the dream that you have locked away deep, 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 deep in your inner sanctuary that no one gets to, because again, that's the treasure you seek. Joseph Campbell, right? That's the treasure you seek. It's locked away deep, deep. You locked it away. because it's very special to you. If you show it to someone and you're not in the mindset ready to show it, right, and they squash it in some way, shape, or form, there's a high probability you'll never show it to anyone again. I'm talking about that treasure. I'm talking about the treasure that's so deep in the cave you fear to enter that you've even almost forgot that it's there deliberately, because if you show it to someone and express it and you don't get the response that you want, it may cause you never to ever show it to anyone again, right? I'm talking about that treasure. So I'll list those videos down below. There's a handful of them, and I talk more about that on the channel all the time because I think it's our life's work to figure out what we came here to do and then go do that thing. All right, so that's kind of off on a little bit of a tangent, but hopefully you have a sense of what you want to do. Here's the thing. Get out a little note card. I like little note cards, or a journal, and start writing down how you did it. You're going to tune into your future self and you're going to have a conversation. Imagine they're sitting across the table, or just imagine you're talking with them on the phone, however you feel comfortable, right? How did you do it? And your future self is a badass person who made that shit happen, right? Your future self did it. Well, you did it, right? But your future self, remember, your future self is in the consciousness of already being there. Your future self made that happen, or caused those experiences to come into being, right? They attracted those experiences. They created those experiences. So even though you're talking to yourself, it's a different person, because you will have become a different person by the time you make that happen, right? So you're talking to them and you're probably going to be really inspired and really motivated and really encouraged by them, because they're going to give you the blueprint. And then here's the thing. Get out your pen, start writing down. Just write it down stream of consciousness style. Let it all flow out. And again, I'm going to share with you what some of mine are. But they're going to give you exactly what to do. Now, they may not tell you what camera to buy. They may not tell you what platform to start on, but they're going to tell you what to do, right? And I'll share my list and it'll give some ideas to you. Write all that stuff down. Don't censor yourself at all. Let it all come out, right? Because again, this is a channel from your future self that's living in the experience that you want to have. You want to capture it all. So let me share my list with you. Here's how I did it, right? We're always realizing goals and dreams, but here's how I realized my biggest, most audacious goals and dreams. I did whatever it took, even if I didn't feel like it. When I was scared, when I was anxious, when I was worrying, when I didn't know what to do, when no one was watching or listening to me, I did whatever it took. I stayed up late. I worked into the morning hours. I did whatever it took. Every day I did my one thing. This is Gary Keller's idea. First thing in the morning, I did the most important, impactful thing to move the needle on my business. After exercising and self-care, I did the most important thing. I didn't care what was falling down around me in my home or my personal life or whatever. I didn't care about that, because it was more important that I did my one thing before any of those other things. Caveat, when you do your one thing, your purpose, and you make that your priority, everything else in your life, your relationships, your health and wellness, that's all going to benefit, right? Don't think you're neglecting that stuff just because you did your one thing in the morning and put that off to the side burner. Don't think you're neglecting the other areas of your life just because you're selfish in wanting to pursue your purpose, because you're not. It's a misunderstanding that people have, to think they've got to be there for other people. They've got to give of themselves to help other people get what they want. You need to get what you want. You need to leave your thing here on earth, because that's going to be the biggest benefit to other people. I ate the frog. In the morning, I ate my frog. Brian Tracy, you eat that frog in the morning. Do the hardest thing you can do, the thing that takes the most focus and energy. I ate it every morning. Focus. I followed one course until successful. I didn't deviate, right? Here's one of my favorites. I took 10 times, I was 10 times massive alignment with myself, who I am and what I wanted. And I took 10 times massive, inspired, focused, joyous action in order to create what I wanted. That's one of my biggest ones right there. I was in flow state, right? I let go and went with the natural flow that wanted to come through me. I just kept creating. And I kept creating products and services and content that I wanted to share with people that I thought would be valuable to them and fun for me to create. I lived in the end, right? I was living in my realized goal all the time. This is what my future self is telling me. I kept doing what felt good. I used that as my guidance, right? If it didn't feel good, I didn't keep doing it. I only kept doing what felt good. Here's one. I decided to start and I decided to keep going. That's a huge hurdle, right? Because for years I was standing at the edge of the diving board, didn't dive in, right? But I decided to dive in. I had the courage to keep going. I knew myself. Here's a huge one. I knew myself. I knew what my strengths and weaknesses were. And I knew what I loved to do and didn't love to do. And so I built a business around my core strengths, creating courses and content and talking, right? I love talking to people. That's why I started the podcast. I love creating videos and editing. I like creating stuff. I've always created stuff, but it's been different things, right? Architectural type stuff or art or sculpture. And I just templated that love of creating to video content and courses and graphic design stuff for the web. I knew myself, right? And I kept going. I kept going even when it got hard. Now I'm going to add to this list on an ongoing basis. Again, this is all stuff that you can find, I'm going to share with you in the Focus and Flow journaling practice, which is right now a beta course that I'm going to be launching on the 17th from 6 to 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'd love to have you join me. There's a link in the description down below for how you can do that. But I find this to be one of the most powerful, eye-opening, roadblock removing practices that I've ever done. And that's why I'm excited to share it with you in this video and dive deeper in that upcoming live virtual course. So I hope that's been beneficial to you. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. That would be super awesome. I'm Mark Phillips, and on this channel, we talk about business and lifestyle design from the inside out. So if you're into that, please consider subscribing, turn on the bell if you want to be notified when new videos come out. Until next time, have fun with this, and I wish you all the best health, wealth, and success. Bye-bye.